Tomorrow we should be in Maine.
We are off. We have been moored outside of Boston, and we are taking off today. But check it out. We had a good time. I got to go into Boston. We, of course, did some boat projects. Bought more boat parts. That's what we do.
We're going to go up in Boston Harbor, see if we can see the USS Constitution, get our picture taken with the USS Constitution, and then we're going to go to Gloucester. It's like a 4 or 5 hour trip is all.
Ready, Distin?
There are quite a few ferries and water taxis that go throughout the Boston Harbor. That's how I got to Boston the other day. The Boston Inner Harbor was historically the main port of Boston and still is the site for most of its port facilities, as well as the Boston waterfront, which has been redeveloped for residential and recreational uses. The Inner Harbor is also where Logan International Airport resides. The USS Constitution is a historic wooden-hulled frigate of the United States Navy. It was launched in 1797, and it's the oldest commissioned warship still afloat and earned the nickname Old Ironsides during the War of 1812.
Well, we came out this way, and it's kind of penned off. It's not like a great picture, but we have a picture in front of it now.
The ship is open to the public for free tours in Boston. We've both had a chance to tour it in the past.
Okay, we saw it. Now we are on our way back out.
And here is the Nordhavn Tortuga. This is Fort Independence on Castle Island.
Yeah, I never know what to do. He's gonna throttle back.
Hang him high with patrol. Hang him high with patrol. This is a good light.
Gonna have to go in reverse the way this guy's going.
Sure, I've got pretty good. Number five.
Our major achievement while we were moored was we got our Starlink Gen 3 working. We are so excited. We had it up there, we did a permanent mount, and then it didn't work. So then we had to troubleshoot that, and we got it working, which is very exciting because now it will work under motion and we'll be able to turn on the ocean status when we're 12 miles away from shore. See our Juneau Yacht Club, Virgie? We have it up finally. What an awesome day out here. Just look at this flat water, sunshine, nice breeze. Couldn't be more perfect. We're having a little chicken salad on Ritz. Is it pretty good? We're just coming into Gloucester. Look at these, I guess, brownish red rock walls. And here we go, we're coming on in there. We're gonna see if we can anchor in the inner harbor. I don't know if there'll be room, but we're gonna give it a shot. So this is the outer harbor. Pretty cool looking place. Check that out. And I think we're coming into the inner harbor here.
The town of Gloucester was an important shipbuilding center, and the first schooner was reputedly built there in 1713. The community developed into an important fishing port, largely due to its proximity to the Georges Bank and other fishing banks off of the east coast of Nova Scotia and Newfoundland.
It has been an exceptional day. Days like this, yeah, it makes it all worth it. There are so many old boats around here. Okay, supposedly there's supposed to be a place to anchor, but that whole anchorage area is all mooring balls. Supposed to be able to anchor in front of the dock master, the harbor master, but we aren't really seeing anything there. Though Eric didn't tell him how big our boat was, so that could play a part. That one sailboat is anchored, but we're gonna have to put out a lot of road because it's pretty deep in here. So we're gonna head back out to 10 Pound Island, see if we can find an anchorage there. It's really too bad that they put mooring fields in all the anchorages around the East Coast. I shouldn't say all, but a lot of them. And the insurance companies aren't liking those mooring balls. I can tell you our deductible doubles. So we looked over on the other side of that island, and it's 10 Pound Island. And didn't like it very much. It's right next to the channel. So Eric just went through a bunch of crab pots, and there's another mooring field. But there might be some space over here, and they're about 30 feet deep around here. We went down and we checked out the breakwater. We thought about anchoring there, but the wind is going to come off this land and switch to coming off this land tonight. So it doesn't make sense to anchor way down by the breakwater. So we'll come up here and find a place to anchor. Oh wow, check those out. Those are some unique houses. Well, we are here. We are anchored. We are on the how would I say this? On the backside, on the tail end of the mooring ball field that's next to 10 Pound Island. And we're in about 30 feet of water. There's another mooring ball field over there by that breakwater, and we thought about anchoring there, but as I said, the wind's coming from here or here. So this seems to be the best spot. Give you a little bit of perspective. Here is the inner harbor. We tried that, you can see our tracks. Then we tried over here by 10 Pound Island. Then we went down here to check out that area and then back up. So here we are. We're anchored here. Hopefully it will be a calm night. What'd you think?
We're anchored. Most chain we've had out in a year. 200 feet of chain.
Nice.
Tomorrow we should be in Maine. That's the goal.
It's been the goal, huh?
Yeah. It's taken us almost a month to get here from the Chesapeake.
Well, we keep stopping, visiting.
I guess, but it's been a month.
We're out here. We have no idea what we're doing or where we're going. So we're trying to educate ourselves. We are out here taking a look at. We've got a Maine book. This one was highly recommended. So we have been keep going to that, along with checking our navigation maps, that we use, and just kind of hanging out. The boat turns so that we don't have the sun on us, and the anchorage really isn't that bad. We've watched people water ski. It hasn't been rolly. Oh look, everybody turned the other way. So anyway, as long as you don't want to try to get to town, this anchorage isn't too bad. We'll see what it's like by morning when we actually have slept here.
Yeah. Yep.
And tonight we are having hamburgers. The Grill Master.
Golly. Yep.
So, just a nice quiet night. Had a few people stop by and just kind of wave. No?
I'll get my spoon out so I can eat them.
Around 1980, Commander Richard Marsenko commissioned SEAL Team 6.
I think it was a pretty good anchorage. We'll see what Eric says. But I could hear the wind blowing last night. And we held well. It didn't feel like we rolled a lot. We're rolling a little bit more this morning. The winds out there are supposed to be 20 knot winds with gusts up to 25. And this is what we have in here. So I'm thinking we're doing okay. We're back to the land of tides again, though. Look at that low tide.
We took a look at the weather, and it wasn't that great today, but tomorrow it was going to be awesome. So we decided to wait a day and just enjoy a day of rest.
So we've been in Gloucester for a day and a half, and this is the second, I guess you'd call it a tall ship that's come by and actually been moving, sailing.
Rest days are good.
It's beautiful. I'm glad we waited a day to get going. The weather's looking pretty dang good.
Today's route's going to be pretty simple. We're going to leave Gloucester and go around this point. Then we are going straight through the Gulf of Maine, into Casco Bay, and specifically into Potts Harbor by Dolphin Marina.
By waiting the extra day, we now have all purples and blues, so it's 5 to 10 knots. And we should have that pretty much all day. So it's going to be a much more comfortable ride. Going back to the waves, because yesterday the waves were going to be short and choppy. But we have like hardly any waves also. So it should be a nice comfortable ride. It'll be interesting to see what Maine is like. How was that anchorage?
It's very good. It was the stickiest mud I've ever seen on the anchor.
Oh.
And a little bit rolly last night. I think the bay, at least out here in the outer harbor, picks up some of the ocean swell, and so you get some rolly stuff going on. But other than that, we stuck good.
It's not as rolly as some of the other anchorages.
No, it's okay.
And we are off. We are off to the land of lobster pots. I'm hoping it's more than just that, but that's what you hear about all the time. Here is the breakwater. That's got a mooring ball field behind it, but you can anchor around in here too. Look at this. It was so worth waiting a day. It is lovely out here. Can't probably see this, but we're just going in a straight line across the Gulf of Maine, headed up to Casco Bay. From there, we'll probably spend a day or two, and then we are thinking on to Penobscot Bay. Eric's down in the engine room, both doing an engine room check and getting the water maker working. We're going to make a bunch of water while we were out here around nothing. And we'll go from there. There are boats way out there fishing. I wonder what they're fishing for. If anybody knows what they're fishing for, let us know. We are only going about 8.5 knots right now, and we are due in to Maine, to our anchorage, about 3:27, 3:28, 3:30. It's going to take us, we've been going for about an hour, and it's going to take us another 7 hours and 42 minutes if we remain at this rate. So while we're underway and making water, I decided that a shower would probably be a good thing because we can use the water that we have existing. Here's our bathroom. It's pretty small, but it's totally adequate. I even have a hairdryer. You can use that when the generator's running or when we're plugged in, but not just on batteries. We have a lot of storage. Just part of our life on a boat. As you can see, I keep all the shampoos and stuff off the ledge as well. Again, it's to make sure that no water just pools on the top of our fiberglass seat there. And look at that view that I have out the port light. In the bathroom, we have our water gauges. We have 4 tanks. The front tank is number 1, and it is alone, it's by itself. Tank 2 and 3 are the side tanks. And tank 4 is the aft tank. And those 3 tanks, they run together. So right now, it's on the aft tank, and if I turn it on, you'll see that we have about a half tank of water there. And it's going up. Even though I took a shower, it's going up. The water maker's working well. So that we just check these every so often. We don't want it to go dry. You get used to it. So it's going to take us a while to get to Maine. Getting hungry. I am getting steak marinated for tonight. So that's ready. I have no idea what we're going to eat with this. I am almost out of greens. I guess I've got enough for one more salad. Okay, this should keep us going for a little bit. Starving.
Decade ago weren't as open to relationships these days. There is a significant lack of engagement in romantic partnerships that younger ages.
Okay. So this guy was going right alongside of us, and then all of a sudden he turned, and he's barely going to make it over our front end. Ruined Eric's snap. So none of these boats have AIS, but we have them on radar, so we can kind of track them by radar. Then it creates a target, and it even shows us which way they're going. It has been a beautiful day. Look how flat this ocean is. Look at this. We are getting close, but I thought, like, how can you? What a day. What a day. Eric's having a little nacho snack.
Yep.
We are here. This is Maine. I have traveled a lot of places, but I've never been to Maine, so this is kind of cool. See land, islands, sailboat, lobster pot, lighthouses. Cool. are you going to get in there?
Very carefully. This is something else.
Check this out.
Just in case the video doesn't show it clearly, here is a still shot with a good camera.
So he can't just follow the chart in here. He actually has to dodge all these little pods and make sure that we don't end up on the rocks. But he's driving. I'm guessing that we are coming into Dolphin Marina right here. They have dock space, they have mooring balls, but there's also supposed to be a place to anchor here. We are here. We are here in Maine. How exciting. It's pretty.
Happy captain, and we have a relieved puppy. We are anchored about here at Potts Harbor, and we are right next to the Dolphin Marina. But you don't need a boat to get to the Dolphin Marina. It is actually on the road system, so if you decide you want to go have good dinner, here's where you go. You can find it in South Harpswell, and it's just outside of Brunswick. One sunny day, we jumped in our skiff and we went out to the Dolphin Marina and kind of checked it out. There were some people kayaking around, some other people just sunbathing. We took a little walk, and then we went and had a nice lunch. The restaurant was dog-friendly in the outdoor places, and they had a few rules just to make sure that they all behaved.
Eric's eating faster than I can take pictures or video. So he got what'd you get?
Tuna.
And I got fried scallops. I almost got those the other night, but I went for fried oysters. Lobster is probably next. We're at the Dolphin Marina. Look at that.
Harpswell, Maine. Dolphin Restaurant and Marina.
But I tell you what, I had this beer, the Allagash White. It's good. I like it.
This is pretty good too. I like this better.
Apparently, Maine is also known for its blueberries, and we keep seeing blueberry muffins on all the menus. Please join us as we continue to explore Maine. We will be looking for remote anchorages, and if you know of any, please share them with us in the comments. We are enjoying all of the knowledge that our viewers are sharing with us. It's been great fun. And if you're enjoying our journey and our videos, please click like and subscribe. Thank you.
Havaseas you next time.